Most men think getting a girl to like them is tough, but here's the real fact. Getting her attention is simple. It's making her obsess over you that means real power. You see, attraction isn't just about looks or charm. It's about knowing the psychological triggers that wake up her emotional hunger, the kind that keeps her thinking about you when you're not even there. So today, we're going deep into 10 dark psychology-based tips to make a girl go absolutely crazy for you. By the finish, you'll know how to flip the invisible switches in her mind that create lasting desire, not the short-term kind. And believe me, tip number 1 will change how women see you forever. Let's start. 10. Enjoy her unusual traits, psychological complimenting. Gentlemen, it's well known women love compliments, but here's the error most men make. They say the same compliments every guy gives her. You're beautiful, you have nice eyes, your hair looks amazing. It's expected, and predictability kills attraction. Think of compliments as money in her world. If every guy pays her in dollars, your words are worthless. But if you pay in gold, she'll remember it forever. So what's gold? It's when you see the things other men never do. Instead of saying, "You look hot," say something like, "I like how your mind works." It's uncommon to meet someone who actually thinks before they speak. Or, "You have this calm energy when you talk. It's powerful." Those are compliments that hit her subconscious. She starts connecting you with emotional validation, not just simple admiration. Here's the hidden part. Don't do too much. Wait, make her work for your compliments, so when you finally give one, it strikes like lightning. She'll start wanting that feeling again and again, and that's when obsession begins. Make sure you watch this video to the very end, because the insights coming up are incredibly valuable for understanding her mind. 9. Calm under fire, masculine composure. Every woman, on purpose or not, tests a man's emotional control, because inside, she's wired to be drawn to stability. When life gets messy, when she's worried, when everything's going wrong, she looks at you. If you lose control, she quickly feels unsafe around you. But if you remain steady, calm, relaxed, collected, she feels something she can't describe: attraction. This is the masculine polarity that makes her wild. She'll test you emotionally just to see if you move. If you stay composed, not cold, not detached, but centered, you activate one of her deepest feminine instincts: trust. And here's the strange part. She might get annoyed at first. She'll say things like, "Why aren't you responding?" or "Do you even mind?" But later, when she's alone, she'll think about that moment in her mind and realize you were the calm in her storm. And that's when she starts needing your presence, not because of what you said, but because of how you made her feel. Remember, calmness is the most uncommon dominance. When you learn it, women can't resist it. 8. Take notes. The power of intentional attention. Women don't fall for the guy who speaks the most. They fall for the guy who keeps in mind the most. When she says that her favorite band is the 1975, or that she's obsessed with coffee from a small cafe downtown, those are not chance details. Those are emotional breadcrumbs. Most men pay no attention to them, but a man who takes note, remembers, and mentions it back later creates something powerful: emotional intimacy. Picture this. She tells you weeks ago that she loves sunflowers, and then one day you easily say, "You'd probably love that little flower shop on 3rd Street. They always have sunflowers in the window." She'll stop, because that small detail tells her something massive. You actually see her. And here's the psychological truth. When a woman feels seen, she starts to want to be known, and when she feels understood, she connects. That bond is how obsession grows, slowly, invisibly, deeply. So pay attention. Listen not to answer, but to decode. Stay with me, because understanding these psychological triggers is key. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video from the manipulated mind to get more insights. 7. Look sharp. The look of power. Gentlemen, let's get one thing straight. Women notice everything. Before she ever listens to a word you say, she's already watching your body language, your grooming, your clothes, your posture, even the way you breathe. Your appearance is the quiet story you tell the world before you ever speak. And most men, They tell the bad story. They dress like they've quit. They move like they're saying sorry for existing. And then they wonder why attraction never starts. Let's change that. You don't need expensive clothes or bright watches. What you need is planned style. A look that says, I respect myself. Because when a man walks like he's going somewhere, women feel it. It's not about showing off, it's about energy. See, a man who dresses well isn't saying, I'm trying to impress you. He's saying, I'm already impressed by myself. And that small difference, that's the fire. It tells her you're controlled, that you notice little things, that you're the kind of man who pays mind to the small things. Because you know the small things make empires. So before you leave the house, look at your reflection and ask, would I respect this man if I saw him walking by? If the answer is yes, then well done. You're already better than 90% of men out there. Remember, she sees everything. Make sure what she sees tells the story of a man worth keeping in mind. The way you present yourself controls the attraction. Watch until the end to learn all the secrets. 6. Keep it together. The energy of control. Let me ask you a simple thing. How organized is your life? Do you wake up with a plan, or do you scroll without thinking until noon, wondering where your time went? Because here's a truth most men do not see. Mess kills attraction. Women are naturally drawn to men who have a plan, not because they need to be taken care of, but because a man with order sends out safety, stability, and strength. When your life is in a mess, your energy shouts uncertainty. But when you keep it together, when your day goes on intention, she feels it. That's why I call it keep it together. Start with small things. Make a list of tasks. Plan your days. Have goals that are more than just impressing her. Because a man who knows what he wants doesn't run after, he attracts. Women can feel it right away. It's in the way you move, the way you speak, the calm confidence in your voice. You're not wishing things go right, you cause them to go right. That's masculine energy in its truest form. So if you want her to go crazy for you, start by controlling your own chaos. Get your life in order, and you'll find that suddenly everything else, including her attention, starts working out. 5. Find your unique side, the not predictable masculine. Let's be totally honest. Dull men get forgotten. Every woman wants a man with an edge, someone not easy to guess, not in a scary way, but in a way that keeps her emotionally interested. If she can read you like an open book, she'll shut it fast. But when you have an edge, a hidden intensity, a feeling that there's always more to you than what you see, she becomes hooked on the discovery. So what really is your edge? It could be your confidence, your sense of humor, your training in the gym, your aim on building something bigger than yourself, your choice not to be swayed by outside noise. Whatever it is, it needs to be real, because women can detect fake confidence from miles away. Here's the key. It's not the edge itself that makes her fall. It's your non-stop pursuit of becoming better, smarter, and stronger. Every time she sees you change, something inside her stirs. She thinks, if he's improving this fast, I want to be part of his story. That's the secret. Women don't just want to be with a man, they want to be with a man who's on a mission. So create your life like it's your empire. Work on your mind, your body, your purpose. Because a man who's always getting better doesn't need to chase, he just walks, and the right woman follows. Don't stop watching now. The most powerful psychological tips are still coming. Subscribe, like, and share The Manipulated Mind to unlock them all. Next, we're going even further into the kind of psychological vulnerability that makes a woman trust you with her feelings and desire you even more for it. Because power isn't just about dominance, it's also about what's inside. Keep watching, because tip number 4 will show you the secret behind emotional attraction, the kind that keeps her hooked long after you've stopped texting her. 4. Reveal your soft spots. The power of vulnerability. Let's talk about something most men get wrong. Vulnerability. You've probably been told that showing emotions makes you weak, that women only respect men who are strong, firm, and stoic all the time. But here's the psychological truth. Strength without depth is just pride. Women aren't looking for a machine. They're looking for a man who can protect and connect. So here's the puzzle. When you show little looks of your human side, not constant complaining or emotional unloading, but true moments of openness, it creates something drawing. It tells her you're confident enough in your masculinity to be yourself. For example, when you share a story about your past hard time, your loss, or a moment of vulnerability that changed you, you're letting her see the man under the armor. And that's what creates emotional intimacy. Because here's what most men never get. Women don't fall for the flawless guy. They fall for the real one. The man who can say, yeah, I've been through pain, but I'm still here. That kind of emotional honesty is strong. It makes her trust you, respect you, and want the feeling of understanding you. But remember, vulnerability doesn't mean weakness. It means you're in charge of your emotions, not that your emotions rule you. That mix between strength and softness is where true masculine energy exists. And when you master that balance, she won't just like you, she'll bond with you on a level that reason can't explain. This is where real connection starts. Watch the whole video to see how it all comes together for unstoppable attraction. 3. Learn you, the psychology of self-mastery. If you don't understand yourself, you'll never understand women. Most men walk through life mixed up, quick to act, lost in their emotions, not because women are hard, but because they don't know who they are. Let me say this plainly. Self-awareness is the most attractive thing a man can have. It's what tells apart boys from men. Because when you know your values, your hot buttons, your desires, and your dreams, you stop running after validation, and that's when you become drawing. Women are by nature drawn to men who are solid, men who know their purpose, their limits, and their path. That's why Learn You is one of the most powerful principles in attraction psychology. When you put time in growing your mind, reading, learning, meditating, thinking, you become unpredictable in the best way possible. You don't react without thinking, you respond smartly. And that emotional control, that's what captivates women. Because deep down, she knows, if you can master yourself, you can deal with her. So before you try to figure out her emotions, learn to figure out your own. Because once you understand your inside world, you naturally gain control over how you act in hers. That's not manipulation, that's emotional leadership. And that, gentlemen, is what separates the ones she forgets from the one she never lets go of. 2. Improv, the humor of charisma. You might think women fall for money, looks, or power, but there's one thing that wins over them all: emotional connection. And nothing builds that faster than laughter. When you make her laugh, truly laugh, you're doing more than making her happy. You're bringing down her defenses. According to multiple studies in behavioral psychology, laughter causes dopamine release in the brain, the same thing linked to pleasure, bonding, and even addiction. So when she laughs around you, she's really getting addicted to your presence. But here's the important part. Don't push it. You don't need to be a funny man. You just need to be truly playful. Use cleverness. Use the right moment. Use confidence. Say something not expected. Joke with her gently. Be the kind of man who can make her feel happy in a world that often feels hard. And if you want to improve that skill, try improv, for real. It trains your brain to think quickly, respond with imagination, and connect emotionally right then. That's what charisma is, being fully there in the moment with her. Because here's the hidden truth. When a woman is laughing, she's not thinking too much. Her walls are down, her attraction is going up, and she's thinking one thing: why does it feel so good being around him? That's not luck, that's psychology. Stay until the final tip, it's the most important one. Don't forget to support The Manipulated Mind by Stephanie. Subscribe, like, and share this video now. 1. Start a side hustle. The psychology of purpose. Let's finish powerfully, because this last one shows the difference between average men from irresistible ones. Every man has two paths. He can use up the world or he can make one. And nothing drives a woman more crazy than a man who's building something that is important. You might have a 9-to-5 job, and that's okay. But what happens after those 8 hours? Do you turn off your mind, or do you follow something that feeds your soul? A side hustle isn't just about money, it's about a goal. It's evidence that you're not waiting for someone to say yes to live. Because when you're working towards something, writing, training, designing, investing, creating, you send out a kind of energy that no cologne can copy, ambition, and women can feel it. It's not what you say, it's in your eyes, your voice, your wanting. It's in the way you talk about your goals like they're must-dos. That's the masculine essence, focused, going somewhere, hungry. When she sees you working hard after hours, going on through tiredness, teaching yourself new skills, making your world bigger, she's not just impressed, she's pulled in. Because ambition is catching. It makes her feel safe, excited, and inspired all together. So whatever your strong liking is, go after it like it's air. Build something that's yours, because a man who creates his own way never has to chase anyone else's. And that is the kind of man women go crazy for. This final tip is the foundation of everything. Watch to the end to fully understand its power. The number one attraction destroyer: laziness. Now that you know what drives women wild, let's talk about what ruins it in a second. It's not rejection, it's not failure, it's not even insecurity, it's laziness. When a man stops getting better, when he stops trying new things, when he accepts comfort, his energy ends. And once his energy dies, so does her attraction. You could have all the charm in the world, but if you don't have forward movement, if your life does not move, she'll feel it. Women are able to feel things. They can sense standing still, and nothing makes them move back faster than a man who's become predictable, without fire and not active. So listen to me clearly. The reverse of attraction isn't hate, it's being dull. To keep her obsessed, you must stay moving, keep growing, keep changing, keep living like the man you said you'd become. Because when you do, you don't just attract women, you attract chance, success, and power. And that's the kind of energy no woman can say no to. Every tip you've heard today, every psychological trigger leads to one truth. Women fall for energy, not hard work. They desperately want the man who leads his life with full force, purpose, and emotional depth. So be that man. The man who listens but doesn't chase, who feels deeply but never asks, who stands firm in silence and moves with purpose. Because when you master yourself, you become the force she can't walk away from. If this video touched something inside you, it's because deep down you already know the man you're supposed to be. So take this as your message. Start today. Use one of these tips and watch how the world and women begin to act differently. This is Stephanie, and you've been watching The Manipulated Mind, where we reveal the hidden truths about attraction, mindset, and masculine power. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this with someone who's ready to evolve, because next time we're diving into the silent behaviors that make her fall in love without realizing it. And believe me, you don't want to miss that one. Until then, stay grounded, stay mysterious, and always stay in control.